How's it going, guys? My name is Mr. Boss for the win, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the Xbox One. I know, please save your dislikes, but I already know they're going to be on this video. Last week there was an Xbox engineer, a Microsoft engineer, that kind of did a Reddit or 4chan Ask Me Anything, where he took questions anonymously but provided proof that he worked for Microsoft. He said he knew like the special on Wednesday in the cafeteria. They do like a double fruit punch. Anyways, it's just proof that he works there. So he did an AMA. Someone kind of captured all his responses to some of the various things that Microsoft was getting really pounded about. So this is his response. Please try to respect it. Like I said, I know there's going to be dislikes on this video. It's the cool thing to hate on the Xbox One right now, just like it was kind of the cool thing to kind of go ha at the PS3 when it had its issues in the beginning. So the roles have kind of switched, I know. So please try to not dislike. I know there will be dislikes. Let's get started. So the first thing he talks about is DRM. Yes, everyone seems to hate DRM. EA tried to do it with SimCity and it was a big flop, but that's because the servers couldn't handle it. I honestly didn't see anything bad about playing SimCity offline, but that's a different topic for another day. So he says the whole point of DRM switch from the point of DRM is to switch from disk-based to cloud-based gaming. Now, disk-based gaming is obviously taking like Black Ops 2 and putting the disc into your Xbox, whereas cloud-based gaming would be something like Steam or Origin, taking games that you digitally download. In fact, on my Xbox 360 right now, a lot of old games that I want to go back and replay, instead of going to GameStop and having them screw me over on the trade-in value, I download it straight from my Xbox. It's convenient, it's easy, and I really like that. And that is why Microsoft is trying to switch over, because if you think about it, you can get a game on Steam for the true cost of like $5 to $30. But on the console, you have to pay for additional licenses, trade-ins, borrow, developer publishing fee. GameStop has to get like $20, $10 of shipping, etc. So if you are able to just let Microsoft digitally send it to you through the cloud, you could get games like Black Ops 2, which is $55 right now at GameStop, for something like $39.99 or $35.99, easily a savings of $15 to $20 on each game. And that is a game that is still in its prime, I would say. So you could easily get games for $10 to $15. So they also say that the DRM for checking your Xbox, if you can read my air quotes, isn't going to be as annoying or as tedious as people think. It's going to be done automatically overnight, so you won't even notice it. So every day you turn on your Xbox, you won't even know that it's been checked to be connected to the internet. And my gripe with this is, when are you not connected to the internet? I know there's really rare moments. I can think of a ton right now. You're going to grandma's house, going to a beach house, going to like a log cabin, you want to play Skyrim. Yes, those are situations. Those suck. Hold on to your Xbox 360. Or buy a PS4 like I am. I'm buying both. So those of you who are grumbling, I'm buying both. There's great exclusives for both, so no need to worry about that. But those are rare situations. I mean, my Xbox 360 hasn't moved off my desk in 3 years. It hasn't not been connected to the internet in probably 8 years. So very rare times where it's not connected to the internet, and I think that is pretty cool as well. So a few more things he mentions, talking about the Kinect system always listening to you and always watching you. Now, he clearly says that this can be turned off. There's no requirement that the Kinect sensor has to be on, but it does have to be plugged in for the console to work. So everything can be turned off from settings, just like I thought. The great example he uses, think of it as airplane mode for your iPhone. You can't unplug the cellular radio, but you can turn it off. So it's unable to listen, it doesn't look for you, etc. Not that they would be doing that anyways. Everyone's uptight about the NSA, which is horrible, but another topic. But I highly doubt they would use a gaming console to spy on you. That's just the whole, like what the government or what you think the government is going to do to you. But instead, that is not the case. So So they said after E3 that they definitely know that the whole 24-hour DRM, what if your power goes out, kind of sucks. And they're trying to revise the time period or find a different way to call in to ensure you haven't sold your license to GameStop or something. But he says there is no plan yet. He says they're hoping to change it, but he don't know yet because they just got done with E3. So they're really just trying to focus after the E3 mess that they got themselves into. So that's one thing they're working out. Now, there was also a rumor that the Xbox One was going to be charging a fee to play games at a friend's house, and his response was, what fee? There is no fee to play your games at a friend's house, never has, never will. Even Xbox 360 digital downloads couldn't do that. So he says that is really cool, and that there's never going to be a fee to play your used games. It's I don't know where that rumor got started, but they definitely shut that down pretty quickly. So the last thing he really mentions is talking about how this DRM will allow cloud capabilities to be better than ever on the Xbox One for multiplayer. He says they're going to have 300,000 servers, which means they won't require third-party servers like EA, Activision. So every multiplayer game, he says, will have dedicated servers simply put for their multiplayer, and he says that's huge. So anyways, guys, my name is Mr. Boss with the Win. Thanks for watching this video. Of course, leave your comments and you know, your discussions about the Xbox One and what this engineer had to say. Of course, I'll leave it in the description if you want to check it out. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a nice day, and of course, I will talk to you guys in the next video.